events, like the Twitter pundits, I always say, where is like Maddie Iglesias? Where is K-File? Where are all these people who on Twitter, they talk about us all day, they know us, they understand the whole country, how we think, how we look, how we talk. They never come to our events though, right? And that is the form of fake news that we fight every day. He actually admitted to Twitter, and a liberal guy, Mike Tracy, called him out. So for those of you who don't know, I like gossip and drama. So I'm creating gossip and drama right now because I really am. I'm tired of these Twitter pundits getting on and then saying, oh, here's what Trump supporters believe, here's the truth about the world. And then you say, dude, we have events all the time and you never come to our events, right? Where's CNN? Why aren't they interviewing people, talking to people, finding out what is really going on? Instead of spreading fake news about people, lying about people. It's so easy. It is. And they don't show up, and it's an endless source of amusement now. It used to be frustration, but then you get used to it. And then another thing you kind of think of is, well, why do you guys have these events? And I go, because we're not the ones who deserve to be in hiding. The left are the people who need to hide. The left are the ones who put the masks on. They're the ones who are committing rioting. They're the ones who are committing arson and terrorism and smashing people on the head and shutting down speeches. I love the Shakespeare in the Park thing, how we, these great people are here, of course, Jack and Laura are here. I love how triggered both people, the Republicans who have conserved nothing, the conservatives like National Review, who say we're conservative. Karaoke. I don't do karaoke. like Nixon said, you'll never see me dancing or wearing a funny hat, so you'll never see me karaoke or dancing. And you say, well, we went to they went to an event one time, 30 seconds, and then the event went on, and the whole left-wing media freaked out, but they'll come to our events and shut them down with violence and riots, and they want to treat these as some kind of equivalency. And that's why when people like National Review and all those people who are losers and they've done nothing and they have no relevance and influence anymore, they cried about it. I said, well, where are you? We started a national, international conversation now on riots and disruption, which are really, we just want to have our events. I'm glad when the Antifa people come. I don't want, if they come, I can flip the drama and woo-woo and we can market it and do a lot of fun things with that for media. But I just want to be able to have our events and hang out and drink a cup of coffee and have a Trump sticker on your car and not wonder if they're going to break your window. And then if they want to debate, I'll debate, but why won't they debate?
Because they can't win the argument.
Why won't they debate? I challenge them. Alex Jones and I said $1 million for charity. Alex Jones and I, $1 million. He's got Keith Olbermann, I got Sam Harris.
That's right.
They'll go all day, throw shade at us. Oh, Jones is crazy. Cernovich is irrelevant. Well, you're talking about us. How irrelevant are we? They'll throw shade all day. We're like, all right, come on, meet Madison Square Garden. We'll sell tickets. Right. Alex Jones, Mike Cernovich, $1 million for charity. We'll sell tickets. We'll guarantee it, just like a fight. We'll promote it. They won't show up.
They won't show up.
Where are they, right? Just like they won't come here and they won't show up. And it shows who's afraid and who isn't. But the tide is definitely turning, and we want the little Antifa people, the little foot soldiers to do all their dirty work, but it's not working because we're standing up, we're coming out in public. One more real thing, I see everybody's got the phone. This is the new weapon. This is the new pamphlet. This is the new
1984.
This is, but we're all wired anywhere. But this is our best defense now against fake news media. Film everything, record everything. Imagine what Megyn Kelly would have done to Alex Jones if he had to record that conversation. Media on media. This is the best weapon. Anytime you see cameras running, turn the cameras on them. Never. I had a guy here trying to lie to me. I'm not going to get into the exact drama he had, but I had to, tell a guy to get on my face and scream at him, and hopefully he got his little soundbite he can post on YouTube, his viral clip. But he came in here to try to lie and spread fake news at this rally, and I had to kick him out. Well, I didn't kick him out, but I had to let him know what's going on. So you got to turn the cameras on them. Let them cry. Let them whine. Free speech for everybody. They go, oh, Trump is shutting down the free speech. How many people did he arrest? Unlike Barack Obama, who sent more journalists to prison than all presidents combined. I don't know about you, but a mean tweet ain't quite on the level of going to prison. Right? What has happened to these people? The media, they've lost all moral authority. They don't know what to do. They got to fact check. They got to get things right, and they got to start coming to these events and actually interviewing people. And it isn't that hard. Live media is the future.
But they
before we
don't
go.
want to debate us because we always win,
Exactly.
Mike.
They can't.
We always win.
They don't have logic and reason on their side, so they're afraid open
Right.
forum. I'll debate these people
That's
anytime. That's
right.
why they
I'll
shut it down.
debate them.
Eat them for lunch.
Eat them for what? We got text from
I
Alex.
never
I told
knew.
him to call in. We'll see if we can get Alex to call in.
They don't debate us.
He's with his kids. He can't do it. Alex is with his kids. Alex Jones says hi though.
Infowars, baby.
Infowars.com, blow it up. So
Infowars.com.
before we go, the number one question I get is, what can I do? How can I help? And I honestly don't have an answer. I feel bad because people feel like I'm blowing them off. They're like, what can I? I'm like, there is no office. There is no super PAC. There is no thing. But what you can do is we got Will over here. Hashtag MAGA meetup. So
Yeah.
Will,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
what we're doing is we're doing pop-up
Raise your hand,
meetings,
Will.
pop-up events, pop-up connections. Community is so important. I try to come out whenever I can to
I'm
talk
from
to
New
people.
York, y'all. New
Exactly.
York, right
So
here.
get on Twitter, hashtag MAGA meetups. We're making that happen. Connect with everybody. Don't leave without getting somebody else's phone
Right.
number, because you might never see me again, but you guys all live together. Community matters. Community is important.
That's right.
Stay connected. Build our own network. We're building the resistance. Thank you, everybody, for coming out.
Yeah.